sketch for the chords and the arcs. In a circle or congruent circles, that's the rule for all of these. This is what happens. If you can find two congruent pieces, then you can find other pieces that are cut off by those. And those are going to be congruent as well. These are the rules written out specifically. If you have two congruent central angles, let me draw that. Here is a central angle. The central angle is an angle where the vertex is right on the center. And then here's another one. Okay, so what they're going to say is that if those two angles are equal to each other, then a bunch of other pieces are equal to each other. See this arc right here? This arc is going to be equal to this arc. There's also going to be a chord. If you draw a chord from this point to this point, that's going to be equal to the chord drawn from this point to this point. Bless you. Everything within those congruent angles are also going to be equal to each other. Okay? Congruent chords have congruent arcs. Let me draw that one for you. Congruent chords. If you have a chord here that is congruent to any other chord in the circle, then the arcs are going to be, bless you, the arcs are going to be congruent as well. So this arc right here is going to be equal to this arc right here. All this rule is saying is that when you find two equal parts within a circle, you will always find two other equal parts. And congruent arcs have congruent angles. Okay? That's just saying if you have any two congruent arcs somewhere in the circle, like this one is congruent to this one, if that happens, if this arc is congruent to this arc, then look at the central angle. If you start at this corner and you draw the angle, it goes here. And you start at this corner and draw the angle, it goes here. That angle is going to be congruent to the angle that comes from this arc, the central angle that comes from this arc. Okay, so if the arcs are equal, then the angles are going to be equal as well. When you find two congruent things in a circle, then you can find two other parts that are going to be congruent. So, how is this used? Look at example A here. They tell us that circle B is congruent to circle E, and they marked for us that angle CBD is congruent to angle FEG. So we know that everything within that angle will find another part that's congruent to it. This chord, CD, is congruent to what chord on the other one? FG. This arc, CD, is congruent to what arc? FG, okay? Everything within the circles are congruent. But the ones that matter are the ones where there are markings. So 7x is congruent to x squared. 7x equals x squared. Okay? We just made them equal to each other. So now we have to think back. That's the rule that you can